Such being the translator's estimate of the merits of Al-Quran, it is hardly surprising that his version is very far from perfect. For instance, this is what he made of the passage Surah 12, 23 to 29, telling of the temptation of Joseph by Potiphar's wife. His master's wife became amorous of his beauty. She one day shut him into her chamber and solicited him with love. God defended me, said she, to betray my master and be unchaste. He was in the number of the righteous, and fled to the door. His mistress ran after him, and to stay him she tore his shirt through the back. She met her husband behind the door, to whom she said, What other thing doth he merit? Who would dishonor thine house, that to be imprisoned and severely chastised? Lord, said Joseph, she solicited me. That infant which is in the cradle, and of thy parentage shall we witness, that the infant in the cradle said, If Joseph's shirt be torn before, she hath spoken truth, and Joseph is a liar. If the shirt be rent behind, Joseph hath delivered the truth, and she is a liar. Then her husband beheld Joseph's shirt torn behind, and knew that it was extreme malice, and said to Joseph, Take heed to thyself, and beware this act be not divulged. Do thou, speaking to his wife, implore pardon for thy fault. Thou art truly great. And I don't think it says anything in about the person being an infant. A second specimen is this rendering of the beautiful account of the birth of Jesus. Remember from Surah 19, 16 through 34. Remember thou what is written of Mary. She retired towards the east, into a place far remote from her kindred, and took a veil to cover her. We sent our spirit in the form of a man. She was afraid, and said, God will preserve me from thee. If thou have his fear before thine eyes. He said, O Mary, I am the messenger of God, thy Lord. Who shall give thee a son, active and prudent? She answered, How shall I have a son without the touch of man? I desire not to be unchaste. He said, The thing shall be as I have told thee. It is a facile to thy Lord. Thy son shall be a token of the omnipotency of God, and of his special grace towards such as shall believe in his divine majesty. She became with child, and retired some time into a place remote from people, where she sustained the dolors of childbirth at the foot of a date tree, and said, Why am I not dead? Wherefore am I not in the number of persons forgotten? The angel said to her, Afflict not thyself. God hath placed a brook under thee. Shake the foot of the palm, and the dates shall fall. Gather them up, eat and drink, and wash thine eyes. Say unto them that thou shalt meet, that thou fastest, and hast made a vow not to speak to anyone until the fast be accomplished. Her parents met her while she bare the infant, and said unto her, O Mary, behold a strange thing. O sister of Aaron, thy father did not command thee to do evil, neither was thy mother unchaste. She made signs to her infant to answer them. They said, How shall the infant in the cradle speak? Then her infant spake, and said, I am the servant of God. He hath taught me the scripture, hath made me a prophet, blessed me in all places, and commanded me to pray unto him. He hath recommended to me purity the whole course of my life, and honor my father and mother. He hath not made me either violent or malicious. Praise shall be the day of my birth, and the day that I shall die, and the day of my resurrection.